Hi friends, this week I am going to book talk the book Revenge of the Angels, The Show Must Not Go On. And this is written by Jennifer Ziegler. Now, this is actually the part of a new series with these three triplets, actually. And these girls are the Brewster triplets, and their names are Dawn, Delaney, and Darby. And the three of them, now they have a couple of books that they've started, but basically in every book, they get into some sort of shenanigans. The first book that they starred in was called Revenge of the Flower Girls, in which the three of them are flower girls in their older sister's wedding, and they don't like the groom. So basically they plot to kind of ruin their sister's wedding. Okay, so that was their first book. This is their second book, and this one is a Christmas themed book. And in this book, the three triplets have been cast as angels in the Christmas pageant that they're a part of. And unfortunately, they don't want to be angels. They actually wanted a very different part. So I'm going to read the first chapter, and you'll find out why they are not happy to be angels. And each chapter of this book is told from a different sister's point of view. And you learn as you read these books that these three triplets are three very different people. And when you read a chapter from each girl's point of view, we see each different personality that they each have. Okay, so the first chapter of this book is titled Peaceful Protest, and it is written from the point of view of Delaney. So here we go. I still say it was Dawn's fault that Christmas was almost ruined. She let that silly pageant take over everything. Once she has her mind set on how things should be, she's as flexible as a mule in cement shoes. But she also has a way of getting all of us worked up. And before we knew it, the three of us are stuck in a situation we can't get out of, like quicksand. After the horror of the Christmas pageant auditions and casting announcements, Dawn pouted all the way home and grumped all the way up the stairs to our room. As soon as we shut the door, she started griping loudly. Angels? Can you believe that? Angels? Do I look like an angel to you? Darby and I shook our heads. When Dawn's angry, she can be kind of scary, so we just agree with her. And truthfully, she didn't look all that angelic with her glaring eyes and all the crisscross lines on her brow. Even her hair looked redder. This whole thing is such a Dawn snapped her fingers trying to think of the right word. A travesty, Darby said. A catastrophe, I said. More like an epic disgrace, Dawn said. Those auditions were a total sham. We had practiced long and hard to be the three wise men at our church's annual pageant. Just that morning, we had gotten up at the crack of dawn to practice our wise walk, which is not easy. At first, we couldn't agree on what a wise walk looked like. We tried gliding, trudging, and marching. Darby even pointed out that in the first Noel, a line goes, "Then entered in the wise men three, full reverently upon their knee." So we tried walking on our knees, but that hurt our kneecaps, and a harmful knee walk doesn't seem or look very wise. Finally, we found the right walk, a slow tramp with our heads held up high so we could follow the big star and look noble. We had thought of everything. We were the wisest looking of all at the auditions. But instead, we were cast as angels. When we asked Mrs. Higginbotham if we did a good job, she said yes. We said, but we didn't get to be the wise men. And she said, of course not. Those roles are for boys. And that was that until now. All right, so the girls are upset that they got cast as angels in the Christmas pageant instead of the three wise men. And the reason why they got the part as angels, they've been told, is because they are girls and the three wise men should be played by boys. And they are not happy with that decision. All right, so something's going to happen, I think, in this Christmas pageant. And if you want to find out what happens, you're going to have to read this book, my friends. Have a wonderful week.